I think I got the big one. Ready, boys? Back at Castaic. It's the park just opened. It's 57 degrees. Gonna get on the water right now and see if I can go after the top water bite for largemouth. Hopefully the stripers will get active today because it's overcast. And then, depending on in a couple hours, I'll go see if I can track down some shad where I know that I can find them, or at least I have before, and see if I can do the live bait bite for a while. And that's it. Same old plan as usual. All right, I'm gonna get on the water. See you in a minute. Forgot my sunglasses again. It's understandable. It's overcast. First fish of the day. Not a bad little guy. Pretty cool. Tiny little guy, but hey, it's fun. Another one back to back. Oh, lost him. That's alright. Didn't want to horse him in. So back to back fish when casting out this way. Must be a little school over there. Really cool. Still here, still going after shad. Just cannot get the shad. Oh, there we go. Nice fish, nice fish. Little guy, but he's full, boy. Look at that. Tail into that bite. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. Oh man, this is a good one. Oh, nice. Best one so far. That was a nice one, finally. Fuck. All right, I just found this nice spot. Hooked 2 little ones right away, and then I hooked a nice one. Finally, after all this time, I hooked a nice fish. You know, probably like a 2-3 pound or something. I don't know, maybe more, but probably only around 2-3 pounds. They're still active right here. Problem is I'm running out of my little tube baits. I gotta stock up on those because they tear apart so easily. So as you see in the video, I didn't give them enough leeway with this tiny line. It's like 6-pound test, and I had the drag set decent, but every time he ran, I could tell he was straining it, and I was just so excited to catch a big fish that it broke the line. That was pretty exciting for a short time. This one ridge here, I know it's pretty productive, and oftentimes the fish are boiling here. It's kind of a deep drop off with a shallow ledge, so I'm sure there's a lot of bait fish. Anyway, I had a lot of chases, caught the 2 little ones, had that nice big one. I mean, it's just, when you're not catching fish, all you want to do is catch something. It doesn't matter the size. And then when you're catching small fish, all you want to do is catch something of size. And then when you miss that fish, because it breaks your line, I mean, I did a decent job fighting it. I should have known once he started getting a little bit more shallow that I should have given him more leeway. Oh, it drives me crazy. Because I don't know if I have these baits left. The little tubes that work really well are not really, they're all kind of falling apart. So, and it's kind of quieted down in this spot here, so may have missed my big fish for the morning. Anyway, I got a few other things I'm gonna try, so we'll keep at it. I think I got the big one. Ready, boys? Oh boy. Oh, God. Oh shit, on a little shad. Tiny little hook, barely hooked. Look at this guy. Weird shaped, but a beauty. He just ate that shad so fast. Took 2 seconds. God dang. Can't even. The bass at Castaic are spoiled. There's a huge bass down here, probably like 5 pounds. And he's looking at my dead shad, and it just died. Not interested. I can't believe these bass here don't eat dead shad. They're not alive and swimming fast. Nope. Okay, it is time for part 2 of my strategy for the day. It's hard to leave a place that was this productive for this long. Starting to come in spurts now. You know, it's taking longer in between the bites, and looks like the shad or have moved off, or I can't really see them, so they're not boiling as much. But it was pretty exciting. Obviously you saw the fish that I caught. That was nice, the big fish. Just kind of got lucky. So I'm gonna move on to the second part of the plan. after I eat some lunch. There have been huge bass chasing my lure. I mean massive. They gotta be 8 to 10 pounds, maybe bigger. I mean, these are just some of the biggest bass I've ever seen. But alas, they are not biting. They'll just chase it all the way up to the shallow and then they give up. All right, I'm gonna try something here. Probably stupid, probably fall in the water. But if you can see, there's a bunch of giant shad down there up next to this algae. Ones that I can get in my net. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Quick and effective. Okay, that was a lot of work. I slipped down these rocks, but I got a lot of shad and there's giant bass following them up and down this ledge. I'm gonna get at it right now. Fisherman's dilemma. I'm really torn right now. I've got the live shad. I'm fishing in the spot where I caught them because they're like I've seen at least 3 huge bass, probably 10-pounders, easy. And they're just cruising around behind these schools of shad. And I got mine like right in the mix. So it's like I'm torn. Should I stay here and go after one of these big ones who seem very leery? Or should I go back to my coves where I know that there's tons of other fish that, I don't know, I may be able to catch? Oh, I felt something. Maybe it's swimming towards me. Oh yeah, it is. I had such light line on this tiny little rod. It's like a 1,000 reel. Oh, not bad. Nice fish. Had the net. Decent fish, I don't want to lose them. Oh, nice. Way to end the day. If I can land him. Oh, man. Oh, he's heavy. He's a little guy, but heavy. Beautiful. Buddy. All the shad chasing. I don't know what it is, but that was just nice to be able to catch one last fish right before I gotta go. I still got a couple shad left, so I'm gonna fish for a few more minutes, but that quite possibly could be my last one. There's nothing like ending the day on a nice little bass. Maybe even a pound if that. He was chunky but small, but great fight on this little rod and just worth all the sacrifice and running around trying to catch these shad and busting my butt on the rocks. And it was cool, very fun. So I'll wrap it up in a bit because I still got a couple more minutes. Well, just to wrap it up, it was a good day. Actually, for once, my plans kind of worked out. Hit the one cove for topwater in the morning. I had a few follows early on, but the spots I normally fish topwater with the little tube bait wasn't really going off. But on the other side, where I've seen lots of activity over there, I've caught little fish over there, but I knew there was stuff going on. The fish started blowing up consistently, and so I went over there and just parked the boat and used the fish to shoreline. And I mean, it was one of the more productive days I've had in a long time. Lots of follows, caught a couple little ones. That one nice one that snapped the line because I wasn't really playing them properly. And then I accidentally snagged a shad on my little tube rig, and I threw that out there, and I caught that really nice sized one. It was really cool. As soon as it hit the water, he just grabbed it. So that was cool. And then I kind of had to wait out a couple hours because nothing was going on. I couldn't get any bass to hit any finesse stuff or the tube thing anymore, and nothing top water. So I went over to the spot where I thought I could catch some shad. I had to wait a little while, and then I had to scale down the rocky cliffside and busted my butt because it's really slippery. I had to take off my shoes and kind of scale down and try to grab the shad, which I was successful. I grabbed a handful of them, and I fished that spot because they were just I mean, these bass, I don't know how big they are because, you know, the water kind of distorts the actual size, but they were just, I thought they were striper, but I could tell that they were largemouth. That's how big they were. They looked like, you know, 3 feet long and, I don't know, at least 10 pounds. I mean, they were just massive fish. I saw a couple of them. They were just kind of cruising, and they would chase my little tube bait. They would cruise the edges. They were kind of following the school of shad that was hugging up really close to the shore, but I could not get them to bite a live shad. So I called it quits there and headed back to the original place I started this morning that I had so much luck at, and just to try to finish off some of those live shad. And what do you know, I caught that one. Really cool. Love ending the day like that. So yeah, it was a pretty good day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.